ECU Athletics and Playfly Sports present Inside Pirate Athletics. Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you by Town Bank. Town Bank, serving others, enriching lives.
Hey, great job, man. Great job. Hey, everybody out there freaking playing your tail off in the first quarter, the last quarter. We said we got to start what?
Yes.
Did we do it?
Yes.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's the way to take what we're doing practice to the game.
Welcome to Inside Pirate Athletics. Brian Bailey with head coach Blake Harrell. 56-3, the Pirates knock off Campbell. And this was a game, Coach, you talked about, we got to take care of Pirate football, and you did.
We did, and that was the focus all week, is playing with urgency and going to clean up mistakes that we had in game one. And I thought for the most part we did that. We still got a long ways to go, a lot to clean up, but we did go attack it and get off to a fast start, and that was the big focus.
And that was the big key, getting off to that fast start.
It was, and especially in a game like that, you know, like if you can get the lead early, you got a chance to put it away. And I thought, you know, went right down the field, scored, got a defensive stop, and scored again, went up 14-0. So thought that was huge.
The quarterback, Caden Hauser, had another big night. He really is the leader of this football team.
He continues to make really good decisions with the football, and, you know, not making bad throws, putting in trouble, and making good decisions. Still got some he's got to clean up, but I thought all in all, he continues to show you why he's a really good quarterback in this league.
25 of 35, 314 yards for Caden Hauser, 2 touchdowns, and he threw to 15 different receivers.
Yeah, Malcolm was just telling me that's like you know, one of the top 7 of all time in NCAA, which I didn't realize. But I think, you know, to me, most importantly about that is it's a team win. And it took everybody. We always talk about that in the locker room, but anytime you get 15 different receivers involved, I think we played 85 guys on Saturday. More guys feel like, hey, they're a part of it. They feel like, hey, they're valuable, they're contributing. So if we can do that, you know, I think that's the key to it.
How hard is it when you prepare a team for a game that you're the big favorites in, but you can't get that in their minds? They've got to come out and play Pirate football.
No, there's no question. You know, the preparation is no different than every other week. You know, you focus on what we do, how we go about our business, and the improvement we got to make, and how we got to get better every single day. And I think if you'll focus more on yourself than your opponent, yeah, you're going to respect your opponent, you're going to know what they do, you're going to prepare for them, but you got to focus on yourself and how you go about your business. If you'll do that, it'll give you an opportunity to go be successful on Saturday.
Next up for the Pirates, they head to the beach to Conway, South Carolina. East Carolina and Coastal, a rematch of the 2022 bowl game. Pirates were big winners in that game. And this Coastal Carolina team got off to a bad start against Virginia and then got a shutout in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, Virginia's a good football team. They had made a couple mistakes up there that probably cost them the game. And then, as you said, you know, shut their opponent out week 2 and got the win on Saturday as well. So they're a good football team. Tim Beck is the head football coach. They've been in the bowl game the last 2 seasons, so it's obviously a different program than we saw them in the bowl game. Different head coach, different OC, DC, but they've done some good things. He was actually the offense coordinator. We played NC State a couple years ago at 2022. You know, the OC is a Mike Leach guy. And does a really good job. He was with Mike Leach at Washington State, Mississippi State. You know, they played 2 quarterbacks Saturday night, so not sure which one we'll see. And then defensively, they're more of a 3-high safety look team to us.
You're getting used to it, but how hard is it to prepare for 2 quarterbacks?
It kind of is what it is. You know, you're always prepared for it. The fact you're not sure exactly which one you'll see first kind of throws you off a little bit. But you got to be prepared for all situations that can come up in a ball game.
Our Pirate profile coming up is going to be Marlon Gunn. Let's talk about Marlon, the player, first, and we'll talk about the dancer after that. But he's really off to a good start.
I'm still trying to get him to teach me that dance. But, yeah, Marlon's an awesome young man, and just love how he plays the game. And, you know, not just necessarily running back, but special teams and the way he comes to practice every single day. He's a guy, when he talks, everybody listens and goes to work. You know, and puts it on shows as well. So just really proud of Marlon and the type of player he's becoming.
And he gets a chance to show off his personality with his dance. He calls it the Louisiana jig, I think.
Yeah, that's what he calls it. I call it like a little jump rope.
I thought it was jump rope too. You're doing that.
No doubt. That's what I thought. You know, and I keep saying, hey, you don't do that jump rope dance? And he said, no, that's Louisiana style. So.
But that's really important to see the personality of a player like that, as long as they don't get penalized.
No, and you know, the officials have been really good, as long as we're celebrating with each other.
Right.
And I think that's what it's about. You know, we talk about having juice and energy. One of us make a play, we all make a play. And it's just exciting to see that, you know, somebody else makes a play, I'm still excited for my teammate. and I think that's pretty important. And we're not individuals, but we're together. We're a collective unit who's celebrating each other and happy for each other.
Final thought, what's the key to victory down at Coastal?
You know, obviously we're going to be prepared for what they do, and it's going to be a great atmosphere on Saturday, and I know a bunch of Pirate fans are traveling down, so thank you for making that another awesome environment again, and Pirate faithful showing up. But again, it comes down to our preparation, how we do things, our focus, our urgency, and all those things moving forward.
That's head coach Blake Harrell. Back with more on our show for you coming up after this.
One of the things we all really like as bankers here at Town Bank, whether it's your business or your family, when you need something, a decision needs to be made. We take care of it right here. We have the people, the knowledge, and the decision makers right here. Town was designed that way, focused on our members and enriching lives.
Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you in part by Bojangles. It's bow time. Brian Bailey with head baseball coach Cliff Godwin. What does a day like this mean for you, finally breaking ground on this great facility?
It's surreal. You know, it's a moment we've been waiting for a long time. So thankful to all the selfless donors, to our players, our coaches that have poured so much into this program over the past 11 seasons. And of course, we wanted to do this before COVID, and COVID kicks in, and inflation, and donors continue to step up. And I'm so thankful. I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in America to be the head baseball coach at East Carolina, and just thankful to be here.
The Dick and Sarah Bennett baseball facility. And when you spoke today, you got emotional. And you get emotional when you think about your love for this program at East Carolina.
Well, just as players have choices, coaches have choices too. And I'm here because I want to be here. And when I made the decision to come to East Carolina in the spring of '96, I had no idea the impact this place was going to have on me. And I'm getting married in December, and 90% of the guys that are standing in my wedding played with me here at East Carolina, and that's special to me.
I'll tell you what, you're getting married. That's a big step for you, Coach.
It is, and I'm super thankful that I've got the best woman in the world in Bree to stand beside me, and whether we're having a great season or a poor season, she's going to be right there, and I'm super happy about it.
That's head coach Cliff Godwin. That's head coach Cliff Godwin, who is a big fan of the Stars and Stripes for East Carolina. Justin Baird joins us. He's the marketing director at East Carolina, and you've got good news for Pirate fans.
Yeah, we're going to release the Stars and Stripes logo to the public for the first time ever, so fans will be able to go to their local retailers and purchase that logo on different apparel and things like that.
What kind of apparel can they get? I know a cap looks pretty good with the Pirate logo on it, the red, white, and blue.
There'll be hats, there'll be polos, there'll be t-shirts. I think I see a Yeti cup that's got that logo on it. So a wide variety of different things for the fans looking for that stuff.
And it's really become a very popular logo, hasn't it?
Yeah, and that's really kind of why we've decided to release to the public. We've heard from plenty of people asking about it and wanting it, so we decided it was finally time to release to the public and let them purchase.
Okay, and when would that be available?
It'll be available when this show comes out.
Ah, there you go. It's coming out. Justin Baird, marketing director at East Carolina. Inside Pirate Athletics is brought to you in part by Pepsi, the official soft drink of Pirate Nation.
A big bow box says a lot about a person. Like they have a mighty hunger, a powerful thirst, and take tailgating very seriously. Game day and beyond, grab a football-ready big bow box.
At ECU Health, everything we do is about you. It's about your health and the health of your family. It's about nationally recognized heart and vascular care, personalized cancer treatments, award-winning neurological care, and advanced orthopedic solutions. It's about healthcare, right here in Eastern North Carolina. This is ECU Health, and ECU Health will always be about you. Visit ecuhealth.org to learn how.
It's bow time. The Pork Chop Griller is back at Bojangles for a limited time. We know you missed it, because when you take a tender pork chop and sandwich it on a made-from-scratch biscuit, it's not a flavor you want to say goodbye to. It's bow time.
This week's Pirate Profile is brought to you by Orthopedics East. Ortho East, Eastern North Carolina's premier orthopedic specialist. Our Pirate Profile this week is with running back Marlon Gunn, who's known for his dances in the end zone. Now, you had a touchdown against NC State, but you didn't dance. because you didn't know it was a touchdown, right?
Yeah, 100%. So when I crossed like the goal line, I didn't see like the referee go here. I'm like, I just know they didn't call no flag. So I get up, they like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. So this time I just had to, do the dance for them.
Or we remember the dance from last year. Yeah. You call it the Louisiana jig?
Yes, sir.
All right, give us a little
I
bit.
got to give a tutorial?
Give us a, teach me how to do.
Okay, so
if I want to go home and see everybody.
If you want to go home,
all right,
it's basically like, so it's like, you basically just hit with it and you just like that. Yeah, like there you go.
When you start jumping rope, don't you jump rope in some of it?
No, I don't, but it's just
like that though.
You just here and then you just like that.
Obviously, I haven't scored any touchdowns and I can't dance. You knew who the very first player was that did a dance like that?
Who?
Elmo Wright. He was a star at the University of Houston, but he did it for the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. And another guy that you ought to get on YouTube and look is Billy White Shoes Johnson. You ever heard of him?
No, I ain't never heard of him.
They may give you some ideas on some different dances later on. Now, do you have anything you want to expand on as far as dances go?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring out another celebration, but that's just like my signature move, like my go-to.
That's the signature one.
Because the kids love to dance.
Yeah.
Like, they walk up to me, like I had somebody send me a video after the game. They was in their living room, and they that's the Marlon Gunn touchdown dance. So, I mean, I got the kids.
So it's not the Louisiana jig anymore, it's the Marlon Gunn touchdown dance.
I mean, it's still, that's where it originated from, but
give us a sneak preview of what we're going to see later on.
I got to watch a TikTok video.
Some of the thoughts you have going through your mind. Like,
oh, no, yeah. Whatever I just see scrolling on TikTok or something, I'm going to just do it that week.
Like some of them I've seen, like Billy White Shoes Johnson. Yeah. He kind of did the legs going like that. I think you got to get wild.
I'm gonna find something. But my mama used to like what his name? He used to play for the Atlanta Falcons or something. I think I forgot what he used to do. But I'm gonna have to call and ask her. But it's something she likes, so I might just have to do it.
Get on Google, get on YouTube, and give us an old school dance.
Okay.
In the honor of the Inside Pirate Athletics show. How about that?
Okay, I got y'all.
All right, that's Marlon Gunn.
If you have an appetite for saving money, get the new ROFO Rewards app from Royal Farms. Use the ROFO Rewards app to make purchases or place mobile orders for pickup or delivery and earn royalty points redeemable for free stuff. Download the new ROFO app at the Apple App Store or Google Play. And right now, new ROFO Rewards members will get a free any-size coffee for signing up. Get the new ROFO Rewards app today. It's a very app-ealing app to have. Real fresh, real fast, Royal Farms.
Welcome back to our show. Let's take a look now at what's up next for Pirate Athletics. Pirate Soccer plays host to Tulsa coming up on Thursday night. The unbeaten East Carolina volleyball team continues its season-opening 8-game road trip at the Tribe Invitational in Williamsburg. East Carolina takes on William & Mary on Friday and then Liberty on Saturday. And the Pirate football team travels to Conway, South Carolina. It's East Carolina and Coastal Carolina, and you can see that game on ESPN+. That's our show for this week. As we close it out, the Pirate creative team came up with this year's East Carolina intro video for football. Take a look at that, and we'll see you back here next week.
Like a ghost on the wind, he comes from the sea, and trembles the foe like a storm on the lee. With swashbuckling swagger and a Jolly Roger laugh, he flies the black flag on a whalebone staff. With a bone-cold glare and a sneer on his lip, he has a cannon by his side and a cutlass in his grip. With a thunderous blast from his cannon's might, he shivers the strong and cripples their fight. He's dashing and daring, a fierce buccaneer, for the sight of his plunder pales many with fear. From East Carolina victories are told, of the spirit of the pirate, and his purple and gold.
That is a touchdown for Anthony Smith. The Pirates, East Carolina wins the football game. Pirates win. You can make this the Purple. Clay Harris got the touchdown. Gordon looking, going to throw it in the end zone. Oh, what a catch by Harding. Rushing Harris. Touchdown.
Inside Pirate Athletics has been brought to you by Town Bank, local bankers committed to your success. Inside Pirate Athletics is an exclusive presentation of ECU Athletics and Playfly Sports.